Meet the soldiers who do the dirty work regular grunts won't do. Like kicking ass anytime, anywhere, no matter the odds. We're talking special forces. But which ones are the toughest? We're counting down the top 5. Starting off with a bang. These legendary fighters might be French, but they're no cream puffs. At number 5 on our list, the French Foreign Legion. King Louis-Philippe created the Legion way back in 1831. The idea was to recruit foreigners willing to serve the French armed forces in exchange for citizenship. Former Navy SEAL Lou Knopp knows the drill.
Originally, it was a place that a lot of misfits and criminals went on to serve to clean the slate, change their livelihood, or just maybe just to continue killing.
Even today, the French want all the badasses they can get. In fact, only 1 in 4 Legionnaires is actually French. But to join, there's a catch. The Legionnaires make recruits cut all ties to their old lives.
You don't have your own name. You're just a number. Here's your rifle, here's your pistol.
Those weapons came in handy in 1978 after 500 Congo rebels took Europeans hostage in Zaire. 450 Legionnaire troops parachuted in under fire. When the battle was over, 400 rebels lay dead. Only 5 Legionnaire commandos were killed.
One phrase that best sums up the French-born Legionnaire: true grit.
But even though these dudes are awesome, Legionnaires are still stuck wearing that silly hat. And that's why they only come in at number 5 on our list. Our next special forces is a Cold War creation still going strong. At number 4, say hello to Spetsnaz. Formed in 1974, Spetsnaz is comprised of snipers, explosives experts, and close-quarters combat specialists. They handle counterterrorism, hostage rescue, sabotage, and reconnaissance missions.
These guys are pulled into the hairiest, scariest situations in all of Russia.
Controlled by the GRU, Russia's version of the CIA, Spetsnaz has always been ultra-secretive. In fact, new recruits sign an oath promising not to reveal its existence. They blab even once, and they're dead. Spetsnaz is known for its unique top-secret weaponry, including miniature submarines and underwater firearms. Another lethal weapon is a ballistic knife with a spring-loaded blade that can shoot up to 18 feet at 39 miles an hour. And how's this for hardcore? To desensitize soldiers to suffering, they're forced to carry around dead bodies from the morgue.
If that doesn't prepare you for a gruesome battlefield, I don't know what would.
When terrorists took over a Soviet embassy in 1985, Spetsnaz abducted one of them and sent his decapitated head to the terrorist leader.
This is so outrageous and would never fly in any Western culture military organization.
The Russians are rugged, but our next pick is from a country founded by criminals, so you can imagine how tough they are. Coming in at number 3, we're talking SASR, Australia's Special Air Service Regiment.
You think of Australians as fun-loving, surfing, beer-drinking, jolly do-gooders. This group, they kick ass.
During the Vietnam War, the Viet Cong called them the Phantoms of the Jungle. During the conflict, the SASR managed to kill 598 Viet Cong, while only 2 SASR died. How'd they get so tough? Punishing training.
Only the most mentally and physically capable individuals make it through.
At one point, recruits are made to run 20 miles in 5 hours. But as soon as they're done, surprise! They have to run 3 more miles. And when they finally reach the truck that's supposed to pick them up, surprise again! It drives away. It's little wonder that only about 3 in 10 candidates make it through training. In fact, more SASR have died in training than in combat. But that brutal training pays off. During Operation Anaconda in the Iraq War, the SASR helped rescue 36 American soldiers whose helicopter had been shot down. We thought SASR was toughest, but we were wrong. When we searched deeper, we found we were just getting started. At number 2 on the tough list, meet the U.S. Delta Force. These badass dudes are terrorist hunters and experts at small unit tactics and infiltration techniques.
What makes Delta Force so tough is they pull from the cream of the crop of the Army units. Rangers, Green Berets.
Delta troopers are equipped with cutting-edge weaponry and equipment, most of which can't be found anywhere but in Delta's lockers.
These other special forces would love to have the toys these guys have.
But being Delta Force isn't just about toys. They've got mad skills too. Just before the invasion of Iraq in 2003, Delta soldiers infiltrated enemy lines to guide airstrikes, eavesdrop on Iraqi communications, and sabotage their battle plans. It was Delta Force who finally cornered Saddam Hussein on an Iraqi farm.
Finding Saddam Hussein during war in an unfriendly environment was about trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Delta Force is tough, but next, trust us, you do not want to get on the bad side of the #1 special forces on our list. Then later, we count down the toughest taxi drivers on the road.
Go faster!
That's coming up on That's Tough. We've shown you some supreme badassery, counting down the 5 toughest special forces. The USA's lethal Delta Force charged in at #2. But the top of our list takes us to a Middle Eastern powder keg. Coming in at #1, it's the Israeli Mossad. Let's just cut to the chase. If the Mossad comes after you, you're dead. The Mossad was founded in 1951 to keep Israel's Arab neighbors in check.
This unit is very active and very crucial to the existence of Israel.
The Mossad first made headlines in 1960 when they located Nazi fugitive Adolf Eichmann, who was hiding in Argentina. They kidnapped him off the street and smuggled him out of the country. Once in Israel, the SS mastermind was tried and hanged. And when it comes to assassinations, Mossad agents are taught to make them untraceable. But they're not just stealthy. Mossad has been known to bring the boom by using such old-fashioned killing methods as car bombs.
Mossad's tough because they fight the terrorists at their own game.
Our sources tell us Mossad's most legendary agent was the mysterious Assad Khalil. He was called the Ghost for his ability to appear out of thin air and had 122 confirmed kills in 4 years.
The Mossad are incredibly tough because they operate outside the boundaries of what other special forces do.
The ultimate lesson? Don't mess with the Mossad. And that's why they top our list. The hard-hitting French Foreign Legion, down and dirty Spetsnaz, heavy-duty SASR, the terrorist nightmare Delta Force, the untouchable Mossad. You want the world's toughest special forces? These guys are it!